Consider a world without dinosaurs, but with a wide group of aquatic alternatives taking their place. So what exactly is this creature? What else is there to know about it except the fact that the Ichthyosaur is one of the world's biggest animals? In today's video, we will tell you more about the Ichthyosaur in 8 points, so stay tuned. Number 8. Evolution. In 1811, renowned fossil collector Mary Anning, then a little girl, discovered these species for the first time. More ancient creatures were discovered soon after, and interest grew among laypeople and scientists alike. The new name Ichthyosaur was coined in 1817 by a scholar named Carl Dietrich Eberhard Koenig. Although this new term was not formally acknowledged for another 8 years, the moniker meant fish lizard and was highly descriptive. More Ichthyosaur fossils have been found around Europe. The planet was discovered to be older than previously thought, with the earliest Ichthyosaur remains going back over 190 million years to the early Jurassic. Number 7. Extinction. Extinction and death of the Ichthyosaurs have long been elusive and conjectural, especially when no evident geological or geochemical event, such as a giant meteorite or major volcanic activity. Ichthyosaurs were thought to be undiversified for a long time before they died out, and their demise has previously been attributed to minor events, such as increasing competition with other marine carnivores and a drop in their presumed primary food supply. The skeletons and remains of Ichthyosaurs may be found all across the Mesozoic era. They are most plentiful and widely distributed throughout the Triassic and Jurassic areas. They disappeared around 145.5 million years ago, which is a very long time. How did the paleontologists discover something that had been extinct for millions of years? Hold on to your seats, as we'll get to this later. Number 6. How paleontologists discovered it. In May 2016, fossil collector and research co-author Paul de la Salle was searching at the beach in Lilstock when he discovered a huge and unique fossil bone piece. He claimed it was an ichthyosaur and sent photographs to aquatic experts Dean Lomax and Judy Massar. After continued excavating, scientists discovered a 3.2-foot-long bone from an ichthyosaur's jawbone. Because of the size of the bone, researchers believe this ichthyosaur was greater than any previously discovered. Before carrying on with this video, kindly subscribe to this channel with notifications so you do not miss any of our content. Number 5. How they reproduced. They gave birth in their tail canal. Different from many other fishes, reptiles, and even dinosaur species that do not give birth, the Ichthyosaurus is reproduced by viviparous reproduction. They gave birth to living Ichthyosaurus. This is known because petrified infant ichthyosaur bones have been discovered inside adult bones. Number 4. What they ate. Carnivores, or more properly, piscivorous, were the majority of Ichthyosaurus. Small fish, squids, and other marine and aquatic species provided food for them. They could breathe but lacked gills. However, because of their bodily adaptability and food requirements, they were unable to exist on land. While eating large prey, the ichthyosaur might have harmed itself. According to Ryosuke Motani, a paleobiologist at the University of California, who is part of a group that analyzed the almost entire bones of an older ichthyosaur, this is not a snake that's adapted to swallow something really big. It had to swallow just like dolphins and crocodiles do. It could easily damage its neck doing this. Number 3. Was the Ichthyosaurus a dinosaur? Early Jurassic era creatures included the Ichthyosaur group. Ichthyosaurus was a fish lizard-like marine reptile that lived in Europe during the late Triassic and early Jurassic periods. Ichthyosaurs are a kind of marine animal that is distinct from dinosaurs. What did they look like if they didn't look like dinosaurs? Keep an eye out to find out. Number 2. What does Ichthyosaurus look like? They might grow to reach 11 feet long. Jurassic ichthyosaurs had massive caudal fins. There was also a fleshy dorsal fin. According to their anatomy, ichthyosaurs had a distinct humerus and coracoids than other lower Jurassic ichthyosaurs. They are distinguished from other ichthyosaurs by their 5 forefingers. Ichthyosaurus skin samples and bone remnants have long been unearthed in many locales. The dorsal fin lacks distinguishing characteristics, but the caudal fins have distinct characteristics. The body was streamlined, with the majority of bones aligned consistently. Number 1. Their communication and behavior? It's unclear how the Ichthyosaurus interacted with one another, or with dinosaurs of different kinds. Dinosaurs are thought to have communicated through hissing, rubbing scales together, clapping jaws together, and using natural materials. Some species' skull crests were also thought to be employed to magnify grunts or bellows, according to the same theory. Dinosaurs were considered to communicate both visually and audibly. During protective posturing, courting behavior, and territorial battles, these two kinds of communication would have been most prevalent. Fast and strong swimmers ichthyosaurs were. Their 4 robust crescent-shaped fins supported them in the water. To push themselves through the water, primitive ichthyosaurs swam like fish, moving their tail from side to side. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We hope this information about ichthyosaurs, one of the biggest animals, has been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the section below.